It's back, louder, faster, and smarter than ever. The 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack has arrived, but it's not what you think. The growling V8 that once defined the Charger's soul has been replaced by something new, something daring. Yet somehow, against all odds, this car still feels like pure muscle. This is the story of how Dodge did the impossible. They reinvented a legend without killing its spirit. The world has changed. Electric motors hum where engines once roared, and speed is now measured in silence. But Dodge, the last rebel of Detroit, wasn't about to let the muscle era die quietly. With the 2026 Scat Pack, they've created a modern monster. It's powered by a twin-turbo inline-six called the Hurricane. A new engine, a new platform, and a brand new attitude. So today we'll uncover how the latest Charger Scat Pack bridges the gap between past and future. Why it's not just another car, but a statement. A reminder that raw power still has a place in tomorrow's world. The Dodge Charger nameplate has been many things over the decades. A muscle car, a family sedan, even a cultural icon. But at its heart, it's always stood for one thing: power with attitude. For years, the Scat Pack model embodied that perfectly. A naturally aspirated 6.4-liter Hemi 5.8 rear-wheel drive and enough torque to peel asphalt off the streets. It was loud, heavy, and gloriously unapologetic. But times change, and with tightening emissions rules and a push toward electrification, the end of the V8 era was inevitable. In 2023, Dodge announced the unthinkable. The Charger and Challenger would retire as we knew them. Many fans feared it was over. The brotherhood of muscle mourned. But Dodge wasn't done, not by a long shot. Enter the 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, a car built to prove that evolution doesn't have to mean extinction. Under the hood lies a power plant that might just silence every critic, the 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six Hurricane engine. Don't let its smaller size fool you. This engine is an absolute brute, producing 550 horsepower and 531 pound-feet of torque. It's the most powerful gasoline car under $55,000. And it doesn't stop there. With all-wheel drive standard and a lightning-quick 8-speed automatic, the new Scat Pack launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds. Think about that. Now, a four-door muscle car hitting supercar numbers. The Hurricane engine may be smaller, but it's smarter. Twin turbochargers deliver instant boost, while water-to-air intercooling keeps everything cool under pressure. The result: power that hits hard and keeps pulling. And yes, it still sounds mean. Dodge spent months tuning the exhaust to give the Scat Pack that signature growl. Deep, aggressive, and unmistakably Dodge. This isn't a quiet evolution, it's a full-throttle rebirth. Now here's where it gets interesting. The 2026 Charger Scat Pack shares its platform with the upcoming Charger Daytona EV. That's right, one chassis, two very different souls. The new STLA large platform was designed to handle both gasoline and electric powertrains. That's engineering brilliance, because it means Dodge didn't have to choose between the past and the future. While the Daytona will go fully electric with over 600 horsepower and simulated exhaust sounds, the Scat Pack proudly stays on the fuel-burning side of history. It's the last stand for traditional engines, but with a modern twist. The platform itself uses lightweight aluminum, an adaptive suspension, and a near-perfect weight balance, giving the 2026 model sharper handling than any Charger before it. It's not just fast in a straight line, it can actually corner now. And with standard AWD, this Scat Pack delivers confidence on any road, rain, or shine. Visually, the 2026 Charger Scat Pack is a showstopper. It's bold, muscular, and futuristic without forgetting its roots. Up front, you'll see the illuminated Fratzog badge, a throwback to Dodge's 1960s heritage. The body lines are sleeker, the hood more sculpted, and the stance wider than ever. The long fastback silhouette screams performance from every angle. There's a mix of retro inspiration and modern aerodynamics here. The Charger looks like it's slicing through the air even when parked. And that rear light bar? Pure theater. It stretches across the width of the car, glowing red like a set of angry eyes. Inside, Dodge has gone premium, but still raw. The cabin blends performance technology with muscle car DNA. A 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster, a massive 12.3-inch central display, and drive modes that transform everything from steering feel to throttle response. Even the seats tell a story. Bolstered for grip, wrapped in suede and leather, with the Scat Pack B stitched proudly on the backrests. On the road, the 2026 Scat Pack feels like no Charger before it. The Hurricane engine is eager and explosive. There's almost no turbo lag, just instant torque that pins you to your seat. The AWD system distributes power seamlessly, turning every launch into an event. Cornering sharper than ever. The adaptive dampers keep the chassis flat, and steering feels tighter, more connected. Dodge didn't just make it faster, they made it smarter. But it's not all digital perfection. There's still grit, still drama. The transmission slams through gears with authority, and the exhaust note, tuned through active valves, transforms from a growl to a snarl with every throttle push. In track mode, the Scat Pack becomes a street-legal weapon. The dashboard lights up red, the suspension stiffens, and the car feels alive, daring you to push harder. Yet, when you switch back to auto or comfort mode, it calms down, smooth, composed, and perfectly livable for daily use. That's the beauty of the 2026 Scat Pack, and brutal when you want it, civilized when you need it. This car isn't just about specs, it's about survival. It's Dodge saying, we can adapt without losing our soul. Where other brands went fully electric, Dodge found a middle ground, keeping combustion alive while preparing for what's next. The 2026 Charger Scat Pack isn't a replacement for the V8, it's a tribute to it. It carries the legacy forward of the Super B, the Daytona, and the golden age of Detroit horsepower. Every time that Hurricane engine roars, it echoes the past while racing into the future. And the fans, they've embraced it, because for the first time, evolution doesn't feel like betrayal, it feels like revival. Imagine this, it's 2 a.m., the streets are empty, the night air cool, you slip into the driver's seat, start the engine, and the new Scat Pack growls awake, deep, mechanical, alive. You flick the drive mode to track. The display glows red, your heart rate climbs, then you press the pedal. The twin turbos spool, the torque hits, and the Charger explodes forward. Tires bite, turbos whistle, and the world blurs. In under 4 seconds, you're past 60, feeling that unmistakable Dodge rush, the blend of brute force and control that no electric car can quite replicate. In that moment, it's clear. The soul of muscle isn't dead. It's been reborn. The Charger Scat Pack 2026 isn't an ending. It's a new beginning. A rebirth of noise, motion, and emotion. It's the future, powered by history. The 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack is proof that legends can evolve without losing their fire. The V8 may be gone, but the spirit, the noise, the thrill, the power still burns bright. With its Hurricane engine, aggressive design, and modern technology, this car bridges generations. It's for those who still believe that driving should feel alive. Yes, the world is changing, and electric cars are taking over. But as long as machines like this exist, the heartbeat of muscle will never fade. The Scat Pack stands as a salute to everything that made Dodge what it is. Bold, brash, and unapologetically American. So when you see one rumble past, remember, this is more than a car. It's resistance on wheels, a reminder that passion still matters. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rebirth of American muscle, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because here we celebrate cars that feel as good as they perform. This was the 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, the reborn beast of the modern era.